One of my all-time favorite desserts is hot chocolate. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make gourmet hot chocolate with homemade dinner rolls for dipping. I got this idea for these two recipes from the Hunger Games book, and if you would like to learn how to make them, then let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by taking my chocolate bar. You can use any kind that you like, but this was the kind that I picked. And I'm just going to roughly chop it up so that it's easier to melt. Now I'm going to add that chocolate to a medium-sized pot along with 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, half of a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of whole milk, and a half cup of heavy whipping cream. Now I'm just going to stir it over medium heat until the chocolate's all melted, but I'm not going to let it boil. And this is what it should look like when it's all done. And part of the reason I wanted to make this was because I am a huge fan of the Hunger Games, the books specifically. And there is a scene in the first book where Katniss is on the train and she's sitting with Peeta and they're having hot chocolate and he's dipping the bread rolls or the dinner rolls in his hot chocolate. And so she decides to try it and she ends up just having that for dinner. And I don't know, they make the scene sound so amazing. I was like, I have to try and make this hot chocolate, and it was so worth it. So you could just make the hot chocolate by itself and it would be totally fine, but I would highly recommend making the rolls with it. So if you want to make them, we're going to start by adding 2 1/4 teaspoon of active dry yeast to half a cup of warm water. And then we're just going to let that sit for about 5 or 10 minutes. Now in a separate large bowl, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of sugar and 4 tablespoons of melted butter, and we're going to mix those together before adding 1 cup of whole milk. Once those are mixed together, I'm going to be adding the yeast mixture into this as well and whisk everything together. Next, I'm going to be adding half a tablespoon of salt and 4 cups of all-purpose flour to my mixer bowl. And then once we have our dry ingredients in there, I'm going to be adding the wet mixture into it and we'll mix it well with the dough hook. Once it's done in the mixer, I'm going to knead it on the counter for about 5 or 10 minutes before putting it in a greased bowl that I grease with butter, and then we'll leave it out for 1 to 2 hours before we cut it up. Out of sand, reaching for the ground. After 2 hours, it is ready to come out and be kneaded again, and we have to knead it again this time to make sure that we get out any air bubbles that are trapped inside of it. So I'm going to do this for just a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to cut it up into 12 decently equal pieces. I'm greasing a 9x13 pan with some more butter, and then I'm going to place the rolls in here. And we're just going to put a light egg wash on top of it before we throw them in the oven. I'm going to bake these babies at 375 for about 20 minutes. Once they're out of the oven, I'm just brushing them with some butter, and then I'm just throwing a little bit of salt on the top of each one, and they are done and ready to serve with your hot chocolate.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arm. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed.
If you do end up making this hot chocolate, you won't ever be able to go back to buying the powder crap at the store, because this is just like a million times better. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and I hope to see you in the next one.